Hello, my 60 Health Guardians. I am genuinely happy to be here with you today. We often talk about living to 100, but the reality is that our health span, the period of life spent in good health, often falls short. Many people spend their last 10 to 15 years dealing with various chronic illnesses. But after today, your story can be different. I want you to imagine for a moment that we are sitting together in a warm, bright, and comfortable space. Perhaps there is a cup of hot tea in your hands, or maybe a gentle breeze is coming through the window. We are sitting calmly, without rushing, having an honest and caring conversation about how to protect your body, how to maintain it as the years pass, and even how to restore some of the vitality and energy that you may have thought was gone for good. Today's topic is very special, because it is the result of more than a decade of careful research. Over the last 10 years, I have studied senior health data in depth. I have read hundreds of scientific studies, and I have spoken with many people over 60 who wanted to feel lighter, stronger, and more alive again. I have seen what works, and I have also seen what does not work. What I will share today is not a quick fix, not a fad diet, and not an expensive miracle cure that promises the world but delivers nothing. This is a practical, gentle, and sustainable 3-step detox method that focuses on 3 of the most important systems in your body: your lungs, your gut, and your blood vessels. Think of your body as a house you have lived in for decades. In this house, the lungs are the ventilation system, bringing fresh air into every room and carrying away stale air. Your gut is both the kitchen, where food is prepared and turned into energy, and the plumbing, where waste is moved out efficiently. Your blood vessels are the roads and highways that connect everything, delivering supplies exactly where they are needed, every minute of every day. When all of these are clean and working well, the house is comfortable, healthy, and but as time passes, even the best-kept house starts to collect dust in hidden corners. Pipes begin to clog, filters in the ventilation system get dirty. The delivery routes may develop cracks or blockages. This is simply the nature of time. And in the body, as these systems slow down or become clogged, you may start to feel it as fatigue, shortness of breath, poor digestion, or slower recovery from activity. The encouraging truth is that you can take specific, proven steps to help clean, repair, and strengthen these systems. You can bring them closer to how they functioned when you were younger. You do not have to accept decline as the only path forward. Let us begin with step 1, cleansing and strengthening the lungs. Many people do not realize that after the age of 30, lung capacity naturally declines a little each year. By the time you reach 60, your lungs may be working with 20 to 30% less capacity than in your youth. This reduced capacity means that less oxygen is reaching your cells. And less oxygen means less fuel for your brain, your muscles, and your immune system. Now add to that you have spent breathing in dust from the air, pollution from cars and factories, smoke from cigarettes, or even secondhand smoke from others, pollen in the spring and fall, and invisible from hot cooking oil in the kitchen. Over the years, small particles and residues can settle deep inside your lungs. The tissues that should be springy and flexible become a little stiffer. The muscles that help you breathe may weaken. This is why you might find yourself breathing harder after climbing just 1 flight of stairs, or why carrying groceries from the car leaves you more tired than you expect. These are messages from your body saying, please take care of your lungs. I want to tell you about Mr. Park, a 68-year-old man I met a few years ago. He used to avoid the hill near his home because halfway up he would be breathing so hard that he felt embarrassed to continue. His chest would feel tight and he would have to stop and rest. But after just 3 months of adding certain lung-supporting foods to his daily meals and practicing a simple breathing exercise for 10 minutes every day, he came back to me with a big smile. He told me he could now walk up that hill twice, without stopping, while chatting happily with his grandson the entire time. How did he make such a change? The answer lies in consistent care and the right kind of nourishment. Let's go through 6 foods that can help cleanse and support the lungs, along with tips, explanations, and even a few myths to avoid. First, green onions. These are rich in vitamin C, which supports the immune system, and quercetin, a plant compound that acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory. Inflammation in the lungs can make it harder for oxygen to pass into your blood. By reducing inflammation, quercetin helps open up the airways. If the sharp taste of raw green onions is too strong for you, lightly grill the white part until it becomes softer and sweeter. This keeps most of the nutrients intact while making it easier to enjoy. A common misconception is that green onions are only useful when you have a cold. In truth, they are valuable year-round, and their benefits add up when eaten regularly. Second, lemons. Lemons are well known for being high in vitamin C, but they also act as a mild expectorant. This means they help loosen mucus in your airways, making it easier to cough out. Think of mucus as a sticky dust clogging a fan. Once removed, the fan, or in this case, your breathing, works more efficiently. I recommend drinking warm lemon water first thing in the morning to hydrate your body after sleep, and again before lunch to prepare your digestion. Because lemon juice is acidic, always use a straw and rinse your mouth afterward to protect your teeth. I knew a woman who replaced her morning coffee with lemon water for a month. She told me her morning cough disappeared and her breathing felt lighter. Third, honey, especially raw and unpasteurized, preferably from local sources. Honey soothes irritation in the throat, calms coughing, and even offers antibacterial and antiviral properties. Local honey may also help with seasonal allergies because it contains tiny amounts of local pollen, giving your immune system a gentle preview. For people with diabetes, keep honey to 1 teaspoon per day. You can take it straight, stir it into tea, or drizzle it over plain yogurt. Fourth, turmeric. This bright yellow spice contains curcumin, one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatory agents in the world. Curcumin can help calm irritation in lung tissue and protect it from damage caused by free radicals. The challenge is that curcumin is not easily absorbed on its own. Pair it with a pinch of black pepper and a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil, to boost absorption by up to 2,000%. Add turmeric to soups, stir-fries, curries, or make a soothing golden milk with warm milk, honey, and black pepper before bed. Fifth, garlic. Garlic is a natural antibiotic with compounds that fight bacteria and viruses. It also helps to thin mucus so it can be expelled more easily. Eating garlic raw provides the highest allicin content, while cooking enhances its antioxidant properties. If you are worried about garlic breath, drink milk or chew parsley afterward. Sixth, bellflower root. This root contains powerful compounds called saponins, which are famous for their ability to loosen phlegm and soothe coughs. Think of saponins as a natural gentle soap for your airways, helping to wash away accumulated irritants. You can enjoy it as a seasoned side dish or boil the dried root to make a calming tea. In addition to these foods, practice deep belly breathing. Let's take a moment to try it together. First, sit comfortably and straighten your back. Second, inhale slowly and deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, feeling your abdomen expand like a balloon. Third, hold your breath for 7 seconds. This allows for maximum oxygen exchange. Fourth, exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds, making a gentle whooshes sound. This is called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. Doing this for 10 minutes daily can strengthen your breathing muscles and improve oxygen exchange. Make it a habit to ventilate your home at least 3 times a day, especially after cooking. And consider using an indoor air quality monitor to keep track of dust and pollutants. Now let us move to step 2, gut detox. Your gut is more than just a place where food is digested. It is the command center for much of your immune system. In fact, about 70% of your immune cells are located there. The gut is home to trillions of microbes, bacteria, viruses, and fungi collectively called the microbiome. When balanced, these microbes help digest food, absorb nutrients, and even produce mood-regulating chemicals like serotonin. When unbalanced, harmful microbes can take over, leading to bloating, constipation, fatigue, brain fog, and skin issues. Think of your gut as a garden. In a well-tended garden, the plants you want are healthy, the soil is rich, and weeds are kept under control. But in a neglected garden, weeds grow quickly, and the plants you care about begin to suffer. Weeds in your gut are like harmful bacteria and yeast. They thrive when you do not maintain balance. Let's cover 8 steps to cleanse and strengthen your gut. First, reduce exposure to harmful microbes. Avoid undercooked meats, raw fish, and unwashed fruits or vegetables. When traveling, choose bottled water and freshly cooked hot foods. At home, wash your hands thoroughly with soap for at least 30 seconds after going outside. Second, create a relaxed eating environment. Digestion starts in the mind. When you are stressed, your body produces fewer digestive enzymes, which means your food is not broken down as well. Before each meal, take 3 deep breaths, sit comfortably, and focus on the meal. No TV, no phone, just the experience of eating. Third, use gut-cleansing herbs like cloves, artemisia, black walnut, and oregano oil. These have been used for centuries to fight harmful microbes. They can be taken as teas, tinctures, or supplements, but check with your doctor first. Fourth, eat enough fiber, 25 to 30 grams daily, from both soluble sources like oats, beans, and apples, and insoluble sources like leafy greens and whole grains. Fifth, combine gut detox with liver and kidney support. To be more specific, I recommend foods like beets, which help the liver produce detoxifying enzymes, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower. Water parsley, for example, is excellent for cleansing the blood and supporting both the liver and kidneys. Drink enough water, eat beets and leafy greens, and limit alcohol. Sixth, take multi-strain probiotics after meals to help good bacteria thrive. Seventh, let's briefly touch upon the concept of leaky gut. This is a condition where the intestinal wall becomes damaged, and tiny gaps allow harmful substances and undigested food particles to leak into your bloodstream. This can be a hidden cause of chronic inflammation, allergies, and even autoimmune diseases. Consider protein powders with L-glutamine to repair the gut lining, especially if you have symptoms of leaky gut, such as food sensitivities or brain fog. Eighth, manage stress daily. High cortisol levels from stress weaken the gut barrier and upset the balance of microbes. Activities like walking in nature, meditation, or listening to calming music can help restore balance. I remember one man who started a daily 20-minute walk to clear his mind. Within weeks, his digestion improved, his bloating disappeared, and he slept better than he had in years. Finally, step 3. Blood vessel detox. Your blood vessels form a network over 100,000 kilometers long, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every single cell. Healthy vessels are flexible, allowing smooth blood flow. Damaged or clogged vessels can increase your risk of heart attack, stroke, and memory decline. One of the biggest threats is unstable blood sugar. Sharp spikes and drops irritate the delicate lining of your arteries, leading to inflammation and stiffness. To protect your blood vessels, follow 6 steps. First, cut out snacks between meals to let insulin levels return to normal. This gives your body time to burn stored energy and reduces strain on your arteries. If you truly need a snack, choose nuts, seeds, or a boiled egg instead of sweets. Second, fix leptin resistance. Leptin resistance is like the "I'm full" signal being broken. Your brain ignores the signal, so you constantly feel hungry and overeat. which creates a vicious cycle of blood sugar spikes and fat accumulation. Regular exercise, quality sleep, and fewer processed foods can restore leptin sensitivity. Third, reduce fructose and sugary drinks. An apple contains about 10 grams of fructose, which is fine. A can of soda has over 40 grams, which overwhelms your liver and promotes fat buildup in arteries. Fourth, increase fiber intake to slow sugar absorption and keep your blood sugar stable. Fifth, practice light walking after meals. A 10 to 15-minute walk after eating is one of the most effective ways to prevent a sharp rise in blood sugar. It allows your muscles to immediately use the glucose in your blood for energy, taking the load off your blood vessels. Sixth, use herbs like African wild mango seed, Gymnema sylvestre, and muscadine grape skin to help manage blood sugar. But consult your doctor before starting them. Doing this detox once per season 4 times a year and tracking your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol before and after can show you real, measurable improvements. Remember, health after 60 is not a race. It is a marathon. The small, consistent steps you take now will carry you far into the future. Your body is the most precious house that has worked tirelessly for you for decades. Now is the time to thank that house and care for it with devotion. The methods I've shared today are not just techniques to extend your lifespan, but the wisdom to extend your health span to be vibrant and independent until the very last moments of your life. Start with just one change today, perhaps a glass of lemon water in the morning, a short walk after lunch, or adding an extra serving of leafy greens to your dinner. Over time, these small actions build powerful habits. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to stay strong, active, and full of life after 60. I will be back with more tips to keep you feeling your best.